Our mission is simple. We want to create a better place for the students, teachers, and staff at Grant High School. Schools are not just buildings. Schools shape the minds and lives of young people.
We know that our environment strongly impacts our feelings, perceptions, thoughts, and behaviors. So it's important that we create an environment at school where the students, teachers, and staff feel comfortable, safe, relaxed, happy, proud, and stimulated by the place they spend most of their time.
Students from the UC Davis Landscape Architecture program and students in the Environmental and Landscape Design class at Grant High School are teamed up to design such a place. In a collaborative effort, they did user surveys, site analysis, and behavior mapping to better understand the site and its users. With this information, they were able to create conceptual designs for various areas in the school. After these conceptual designs were created and shared, they went to work on creating a master plan for the school, a process that has been the result of 9 weeks of analysis and creative brainstorming.
We have two hopes for this project. One, that the community will understand the importance of their school's environment, and the vision of these students will transform the landscape, and Grant High School will become a beautiful and exciting place to go to school.
How do you build better schools?
How can we invest in our youth?
What can we do to change Grant High?
This vision can only be realized with your support.
So it's important, the landscape is really important in educational environments, particularly I think for primary and secondary education in our schools, because the children, these are the environments that they spend the majority of their waking hours in. It's where they spend their lives. And the signals that many school district gives the kids is they don't matter. That they are in this controlled environment, they're in a school, they're made to move along to their classes, they're not allowed to hang out with their friends, they have no role in the decisions about spaces in their schools, and it's really important because these are important places to them, and it is the place where they spend their lives. They need to be involved in helping make some of those decisions. Schools actually have a really great opportunity.
What do I intend to get out of this? Not me personally, my students. It's a great capstone towards the end of the year to understand that you as a designer are the person who changes your community. You are part of this community. Sometimes they are worried about high school drama or just issues that are happening at home that I want them to step out and look at the whole picture. This is your community. This is this place you spend the whole, almost the whole day.
Yeah.
And your family is also part of it, of course, but this is also your family. So I want my students to get out of it, to see the whole picture, make a connection. Finally, that landscape architecture helps that.
It's not bad. We make do with what we have, but it could always be better. When put architects and people that think like that. I'm not one of those. I'm a you give me some math problems or a behavioral sciences kind of question. I got you. Something architect. I'm like, I have no idea.
Okay.
But you put their minds together. I'm sure they could come up with a better way to do what we do.
Because I'm from this community, I know the history of the school. Mm-hmm. This place used to look like a country club, man. You'd have to see the pictures because this used to be a really rural area. And so even growing up in this community, I remember like fruit trees and just being able to go on the levee and fish and just do all kind of stuff. And so as the community has grown, it's lost that flair that it used to have. And so if you're talking about like trees and plant life and flowers and landscaping that is that I think would be really meaningful to our students, there are a lot of areas around here that could just use that touch, And I think there's just a tremendous opportunity for like a class like Daniela's to come in and create that.
I think though it's also more of current day, what it's like for those kids currently, and that if you have a situation where that children don't feel like they're valued, they don't feel like the school respects them, they don't feel like what they do is important, that's going to just send itself out beyond the school as well. They're going to feel that about the community in general, and that's going to lead to things where they're not positive contributors to the society, that they're actually going to be more likely to act out or to do things that they shouldn't be doing.
How does that manifest? The way they treat property, what's a big one? I've seen bathrooms. It's already trashed up, so they don't even care. They don't clean up. That we've gone into emergency, just go quickly into the girls' bathroom, the students' girls' bathroom. I'm like, this is not cool. There's trash, It's detachment like that. They just, if they see nobody cares for it, they won't care for it either.
Like we have this place right out here at the end of the A Hall. It's like this huge circle. There's nothing in it but dirt, and kids, they hang out there after school every day. And so, if we did something, right there, I just think that students are already out there. They're already hanging out there. That's where they want to be. To add something like some landscaping design to that, I know they would appreciate it, And so I think that's just the twofold. In the places where we've put focus, our kids are very proud of it. And the places where we have yet to have some kind of plan or design for it, they're kids, they're cynical about it. They're like, come on, we can do better than that. And we can.
Yeah.
And so currently, the Grant High School doesn't allow places to really even sit down at lunch with friends. They have a very short lunch period. They really don't even have time to eat anything, and they certainly don't have time to have those times to spend with their friends. Also, just that feeling, that pride of that this is where I go to school. That's really lacking for a lot of the Grant High School kids.
I think the part about them having a place to actually go and play and do stuff outside is huge.
I wish we could change like the way it looks in terms of the upkeep. Definitely, I think this school has the potential to look stellar in terms of the landscaping design and the layout of the school. I just think it has the potential to have this quality to it that most high schools don't have anymore, because the campus is 75 years old.
The future of Grant High School is up to you.
The future of Grant High is up to you.
The future of Grant High School is up to you.
The future of Grant High School is up to you.
The future of Grant High School is up to you.